You got oh yeah, you guys remember when DJ Fatademics got mad at ADAM22 because ADAM22 had me on No Jumper? And then ADAM22 had sent me some like real dick rider messages like, yeah, man, when you come back to LA, we got to do it, me and you. Like, meaning he wants to interview me. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And then when DJ Fatademics got at him, he was like, oh man, you forget to sing the center. Yeah, he's no good. That's strange. Then DJ Academics started talking about ADAM22's wife. No respect amongst these guys. No honor. Then you got Molestany, who went on Fresh and Fit a ton of times. Grab up some clout. Grab up the clout. Then when Abba and Preach have a beef with Fresh and Fit, then Molestany kind of goes on to the Abba and Preach side straight away. That's deep. Oh yeah, and Sneako also is. It's crazy. It's like everyone's just betraying everyone left and right. It's amazing. Thing I want you guys to pay attention to. A lot of these guys that you admire are pornographers. They're pornographers. Listen to me. ADAM22. Think about how wicked he is. Listen, you're making a ton of money on YouTube. You're making a tremendous amount of money, becoming famous and more wealthy every day, doing clean content, taking your little black goofy rappers, letting them do or say stupid things, some things that incriminate themselves, and then making a joke of them, letting them tap dance on your platform, and then sitting back and reaping all the benefits. You're making a ton of money doing that, ADAM22. Why is it that you then turn around and say, you know what? I'm making a bunch of money. I'm a multimillionaire, but I think I want to do pornography. Wasn't for the money. Wasn't for the money. It was because that is what your soul desires. Your soul desires to be out doing the work of the devil, spreading evil and wickedness. What kind of man wants to have his body and his private parts be public parts? Why would your private parts be made public parts in front of other men? And you know what's even worse? When I think about a guy like ADAM22, someone's seen your pornography. So you're in the world and you encounter another grown man and he's seen your pornography. To me, it makes me vomit thinking that another man has engaged in masturbation watching me. It makes me want to vomit, almost makes me angry. It's vile. And in Islam, they have a word in Arabic called fitra, referring to your natural sense of right and wrong. Your natural sense of right and wrong would make you not ever want to do pornography. I do understand you have some poor blacks, and many of the black porn actors, these are guys who came out of prison. These are guys who have a criminal background. And I'm not going to knock the hustle. Hey, if you could get a couple dollars by, breaking off Haley, bro, go ahead and do you. It's better than the alternatives that you've already engaged in, selling drugs, robbing, and all these other things. I don't think this is good, but if it is the best you have access to, carry on. I don't knock the hustle. I understand. I come from that struggle. But you're a well-to-do, wealthy white guy who grew up in the northeastern part of the United States around WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, and you want to throw away all of your cultural heritage to engage in filth when you're already rich. You didn't do it for the money. You did it because you're black-hearted and wicked, and you're a demonic character spreading filth, primarily among the unknowing blacks, and you're using these blacks as dummies. Yes, what is a dummy? A dummy is an object, an inanimate object that you animate, and you make it speak, and you're really implanting your words in its mouth, using it to spread a message, and that's what he's doing, spreading filth the world around. A truly wicked character, pornographer, puts his wife in pornography. And you might say, Marquett, that's strange. Why would you want to put your wife on Front Street like that? Oh, I think that's just as strange as Molestany sharing his wife. I think that's just as strange as Sneako sharing his girlfriend. I think that's just as strange as, they seem to have a lot in common, these guys, Marquett. Damn, Quet, you are really spot on with your analysis. They got a lot in common, these guys. Okay, let's carry on. Now, let me tell you how this stuff all intersects in the most disturbing way, gentlemen and ladies. What influences do we have on the internet? We have those on the entertainment, the pure entertainment side. We got those on the education information side, okay? So you have entertainment, that's DJ Fatademics, that's ADAM22. They seem to be entertainers on the face of it. Engaging in Black entertainment, Black American entertainment, right? Hip hop music, that's Black American entertainment, though neither of them are Black Americans, but whatever. That's the entertainment side. Then on the education information side, you have Sneako, tries to act like he's smart when really he's just saying things he heard somebody else say. And then you have Abba and Preach. They react to content. They don't create content, they react to content, often news content, right? Okay, so they're on the information side, the education side, and they reach in their sugar tank and sprinkle a little bit of their interpretation on the news. Because I watch their stuff because they're funny and clever. Like particularly Abba's funny, and sometimes Preach is funny too. I watch their stuff. I kid you not, I watch their stuff. They break news, and I just every now and then I'm like, damn, that sounds really woke. Like, damn, that sounded hella woke. Like y'all are kind of woke, huh? Had to think twice about these guys. But listen, you got the entertainment side, then you got the education information side. What's the bridge that brings them together? Fresh and Fit. Yeah, brings them together. Yeah, Fresh and Fit is kind of like the linchpin that bridge these two worlds where you can get everything you love in one neat place, right? Fresh and Fit, they platformed these two sides. So you had DJ Fatademics, ADAM22, all the rappers in entertainment. They go on Fresh and Fit. Then you got the Sneako. He done damn near became the special uninvited guest every fucking episode. And then you got Abba and Preach. They went on there too. Get they leech on because they shadow the ones who actually know. They ban us. They censor us. And the ones who don't know and represent what the machine would have you hear, they push them out, push them forward.
The strategic manipulation of social media.
Message.
It's this that they fear.
That's right.
I don't have no army.
That's right.
I just know the truth. And I'm here to separate the good Jews from the satanic Jews. Yes, yes, yes! This is just the beginning, banning me from a social platform.
That's right.
I use that platform with respect.
That's right.
I never allowed those who follow me to become vile as those who speak evil of us.
That's right.
So I am dangerous.
Damn logical reason. A grown man with flabby arms and blue hair who gets sodomized should be in something called the manosphere, giving advice about dating women when his own woman has sex with other dudes and he knows about it? Give me a break. Let's get into it. So, influence. How do you influence a mind? You influence a mind through two primary means. Number one, exposure. Number two, repetition. Exposure and repetition. For example, these guys that I mentioned, these guys are dirtbags and liars. Exposure, you say something, you expose someone to some information, and then you keep repeating it. Even if it's not true, you repeat it enough times, people start to forget the truth and remember what you said because you repeated it so many times. Now we talk about media. What is media? Media is news and celebrity. The news. Yeah, telling you about the current events. Obviously, every time you hear of the current events, you got to ask yourself, who's telling us about the current events? Is it objective or is it subjective? Abba and Preach, what do? They do a reaction show. What do they react to? The news. So they tell you the news and they put their little sprinkle on it. What are they sprinkling? Sugar, mostly sugar. They take it out of their tank. They take the sugar out their tank and sprinkle it on the news. Yeah, we infiltrated. And then where else do you get media from? What media matters to people? Celebrity news. Who are the celebrities of this day? Us, the social media guys. We're the celebrities of this day. Yesterday, it was Will Smith and, all those guys on established media. Now the celebrities of today are us. Yeah, we're the celebrities. So all these guys on this pantheon of sickness, the Mount Rushmore of perversion, those are the celebrities of today. Those are the ones that the young boys and girls look up to and look to for guidance and admire and want to be like. Yes, I remember when I was a young man, I wanted to, Jay-Z said, put on a button-up shirt, man. I went down to Hollywood, caught me some of them striped button-ups. Yeah. Whatever Jigga said, oh, yeah, I wanted to do it. Oh, Jigga hustling. Oh, man. Hey, man, wrap that up for me, bro. I'm going to put it on the corner. Yeah, Jay-Z said it. I'm with it. That's how young people are. They're easily influenced. Look at Sneako. His whole life has been just him being influenced by other men. That's how young people are. So they follow celebrity. So the media has been infiltrated. And let me tell you how it's done and why it's so dangerous. What happens is you build a personal connection with these social media stars because you get to access so much of their life. You get to see them when they wake up, see them when they exercise, see them when they're sad, crying on screen to get attention. See them when they're at their best, see them when they're at their worst. You go on the emotional roller coaster with these social media personalities. You never get to see the truth of them. When I speak to the truth, you're often shocked. Damn, DJ PEDOPHILE, I didn't know his name was Livingston. Yeah, I'm the only one out here using my whole real name, Marquett Davon Burton. Why? Because around the world, the name is gold. I never did any weirdo shit dealing with children and being a goddamn pedophile like these guys that I've named. That's why I use my real name. You come to admire the celebrity. You want to be like them. And what happens when you admire someone a little too much? You forgive their sins. You forgive their shortcomings. You say, oh, can't we just understand? Can't we just be understanding? Well, why do you want to understand? Be understanding of someone doing something that's perverse. Because you like them too much. They've replaced your parent. You were raised by the iPad. You grew up in the pornography generation. Huh? Yes, you were desensitized to things you should be sensitive to because you grew up watching pornography. And I'm going to get into this. When I was in high school, if you were to type in a pornographic website, sex.com, it would give a modal, a pop-up, and it would say, verify your age. And then you'd be done. If you ain't old enough, you done. Nowadays, you go to sex.com. What pops up? A modal saying verify your age? Hell nah. Hardcore penetrative sex in any of the sexually perverse categories pops up. Yes, you guys are being slowly perverted. You pop up in a pornographic website, you're actually seeing trannies on the homepage. You're seeing transvestites on the homepage. And you're exposed to that as a child? You think that's not going to affect you? Be serious. How is it that I'm shadow banned, but Destiny's not shadow banned? Why? How does that make sense? How is it that I'm shadow banned, but ADAM22 is not shadow banned? He is an actual pornographer. He's a guy who lets other people sleep with his wife for money. His friends have slept with his wife. This is public knowledge. They've admitted it. His friends have slept with his wife. And one thing you'll notice consistently among all these men is that they're not men. They don't meet any of the basic ideas behind manhood. For example, Abba is East African. I believe he's Ethiopian. He looks Ethiopian at least. And one thing that culture is all about honor. I know I've been in Ethiopia many times. A major piece of being honorable is how your woman is regarded and viewed. You go out to the nightclubs in Bole in Ethiopia and Addis Ababa, there are no women. It's just dudes. The women are at home. It's a very religious country. They're called Orthodox Christian, Ethiopian Orthodox Christian. Yes. Another thing is you don't betray your friends. What do we see? ADAM22, his friend slept with his wife. What do we see? Destiny, also known as Captain Stinky Cock, his friend Abba was dancing with his wife on screen. They're all betraying each other left and right. Abba and Preach go on Fresh and Fit's show and then turn around right after that and then bash Fresh and Fit. They're all betraying each other. We're going to get into this. But there's certain personalities that are pushed out to you. And here's the funny thing. You guys don't even question it. we gonna get into this, boy. Got through that. Now, we're talking about infiltrated. They infiltrate so that they can influence. And these people are called what? Influencers. Huh? So the influencers who have infiltrated the religion and the media, they've been handpicked, selected, and you know they have, because use your brain here. Look at Molestiny, Captain Stinky Cock. Is he a good-looking guy? Is he anything to look at? No. Does he speak without stammering? Does he use any logic? Is he qualified in terms of education? Or does he have significant life experience? Has he ever invented anything? Has he done anything that makes him relevant? No. These people are planted. They're planted. And then truth speakers who are qualified to speak are shadow banned. There was a hearing where they were exposing Twitter executives for silencing Harvard doctors, Johns Hopkins doctors. I got my master's at Johns Hopkins. Those are some of the best physicians in the world. It's one of the foremost medical research institutions in the world. So how is it that some nerd at Twitter has the right to stop a medical professional from expressing an expert perspective?